I'm here in my craft room this morning to say a few things about Ravelry because it's been distracting me from doing anything else. I'm trying to sit there and make little puff stitches and I just can't concentrate on them. It's really hard for me to come up with exactly what I want to say about this because anybody who doesn't really know me doesn't really understand the short version, so I'm going to try to say this as best I can. The reason I'm doing this is because I have made videos, excuse me, many videos now about projects I've been doing. And see, I always wind up doing something like this, which is putting a, it's backwards, isn't that interesting? Okay, so I always wind up showing how to find the pattern that I'm talking about on Ravelry. And then I show how to find me on Ravelry for information about the colors I'm using and so on. So I really feel I've attached myself to Ravelry, and I don't want to act in haste, regret at leisure. But if you have not read the policy that was announced on the Ravelry site, I have it open in front of me here on another tablet, so I can look at it and make sure I'm not saying something they didn't say. And what they say is there is a new policy effective immediately. We are banning support of Donald Trump and his administration on Ravelry. We cannot provide a space that is inclusive of all and also allow support for open white supremacy. Support of the Trump administration is unambiguously support for white supremacy. For more details, read this document. And they give a connection. By the way, I also want to say that they are not removing politics from their site. They are banning Donald Trump support, not Angela Merkel, Theresa May, Justin Trudeau, or anyone else you can think of. And I'm going to hit this now, and I'm going to go on to the document. And while this is opening, oh, well, it opened very fast. Okay. There's a lot about it at the beginning, but basically they go through a whole lot saying what you can do and what you can't do, and you can help by flagging any of the following items if they constitute support for Trump or his administration. Projects. Unacceptable projects will be provided to the member or made invisible to others. Not too sure what that means. Patterns. Unacceptable patterns will be returned to drafts. Forum posts. Right now, only posts only posts written after Sunday, June 23rd at 8 a.m. Eastern. Profiles. Please do not flag profiles yet if the only banned content is an avatar or avatars. There is not yet a flagging system for those. Okay, now, as I read this, people are not going to have specific statements removed if they are negative toward someone else. They will be removed if they are positive toward Donald Trump. I joined the Air Force many years ago, almost 40 years ago now, and at that time I swore to uphold the Constitution of the United States. And I am no longer in the Air Force, but I still stand by the Constitution of the United States. And Donald Trump is, at this point, the constitutional president of the United States. And I do not support anyone being banned for supporting the President of the United States. If there is a specific policy that Ravelry can identify as being white supremacist, okay, say it. And then give people the option of saying, I don't like this policy, but I'm an American and I support the president in general. I don't know how you can have an open and inclusive, a safe, I think it was safe was what they said, place for everyone. We cannot provide a space that is inclusive for all. Okay? Well, you can't make it inclusive for all if just the fact that you support the President of the United States openly will get you chopped. Okay? Now, there are a lot of people in this world that I don't agree with everything they say or do. But everybody has a different life experience, and some people's life experience will give them an outlook. And if they've been hurt by someone of a certain race, religion, political bent, they may, that may form them. I run into a lot of people that are very intolerant, and a lot of them are on the left side. The only people they want to tolerate are certain people. They don't want to tolerate the other people. I'm intolerant of intolerance. Yeah. I've gone into Facebook groups and talked about different things, or tried to talk about different things, especially around the time of the last election, and found that if I express any sympathy toward or understanding toward someone's point of view, it is automatically said that that is my point of view. And I am called something very unpleasant, the most unpleasant thing they can think of, usually. Yeah, old lady isn't really going to cut it, because I am an old lady, so I don't know how that's going to work. Okay, so I don't really know what I'm going to do here, if I'm going to keep recommending Ravelry, because a lot of patterns, it's the only place you can get them. I don't know if Ravelry informed the designers who have their patterns on there that they were going to do this and kind of maybe lose a lot of business for those designers. I don't know. I don't know about anything right now, but I did want to say that I'm aware of the Ravelry situation. I do not support calling my fellow Americans white supremacists simply because they support the President of the United States. That's it. He may be a white supremacist. I don't know. I don't have proof of that. If someone wants to put it in front of me, great. I'll read it. But people can support him for other reasons, or simply because they were brought up to support the legally, the constitutional head of their country. And that is not something to be condemned for, in my mind. And you can say, well, yeah, because she was in the Air Force, so of course she'd think that way. Well, the other thing is, if I couldn't bring myself to think that way, I wouldn't have sworn the oath and joined the Air Force. Okay? So, I hope you all have fun with your stitching, and I'm just going to try to get this out of my head for a little while so I can make a whole bunch of puff stitches on my current project, which is the Phoenix by Hooked on Sunshine. It's a really nice pattern, and I hope you get a chance to try it. You can get it on their website, Hooked on Sunshine website, so you don't have to download it from Ravelry if you are one of the people who is now objecting strongly to Ravelry's actions. Okay, so this is me, and I'm going to be signing off now. I'm just trying to find out what day it is. Okay, it is Monday, June 24th, okay, of 2019, in case you're seeing this at a much later time. Thank you.